The next video. So Facebook just decided to publish an article on their iOS app architecture, and the main question for me is regarding whether or are they still using React Native for their Facebook app. As far as know, they don't use it for WhatsApp, they don't use it for Instagram, they don't even use it for Messenger. Like I was hearing a DroidCon video from, I guess, 2 to 3 years back, where they said that they wanted to make Messenger as fast as possible. uh, they didn't say that they were not using React Native, but it was a DroidCon Android video, so I am assuming that they might be using Kotlin or even C++ to make it faster. But as far as I know, they like there was a girl who was doing that talk, and she never mentioned about React Native even once. And Facebook has already always told that they were using React Native for their Facebook app, but in even in this article they have not mentioned anything about React Native. Yeah, they have mentioned about uh, like doing some kind of a UI framework based on React, but still it is not in JavaScript as such. I think it is still in C++ or Objective C or Swift. I know they have something in some kind of an Objective C framework for iOS for you doing UI designs. I think it was called Async Kit. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, we can go through this article. So Facebook for iOS is the oldest mobile code base at Meta. Since the app was rewritten in 2012, it has been worked on by thousands of engineers, shipped to billions of users, supports hundreds of engineers. After years, the Facebook code base does not resemble a typical code base. So they have mentioned like it is full of C++, Objective C++, and Swift. Like I don't see React Native anywhere here. They might be using React Native just for a particular screen. Like, so I think there is a misconception that the Facebook app is completely built using React Native. They might be using it for a particular screen. I think Marketplace was the screen which they started, but in few of the other conference they told that many other screens were built using React Native, which I don't think so. Maybe they have migrated away from React Native, I'm not sure. And let's see the article ahead. And so many classes that can't be loaded into Xcode at once. It has dozens of dynamic loaded libraries, so maybe this is part of React Native, I'm not sure. So okay, they are just pointing to the developer documentation of Apple. The app makes heavy use of code generation. Okay, there is almost zero raw usage of Apple's HDK. Everything has been wrapped or replaced by an in-house abstraction. Okay, without heavy caching from our build system, engineer would have spent entire workday waiting for the app to build. FBIOS was never intentionally architected this way. Establishing our own mobile frameworks. 2 years after Meta launched the native rewrite of Facebook app. See, again they are saying native rewrite. I know React Native compiles to native apps, but I'm not sure whether they are still using it. Even I don't think they are using it for the Android app of Facebook, because React Native I think is quite slow on low end devices, especially on Android. So I think they are still using native tech for Android as well, like Kotlin or C++ or Java. At that time, okay, core data, objects in core data are mutable. Okay, so he see, while considering new design, one engineer investigated React Facebook open source UI framework, which was becoming quite popular in JavaScript community. React's declarative designs design abstracted away the trick imperative code that causes issue in feed on web, leverages one data flow. Okay, Swift won't be announced, wouldn't be announced for a few months, and Swift UI app wouldn't be announced until 2019. If Newsfeed wanted to have a declarative UI, the team would want to build a new UI. Ultimately, that's what they did. Okay, yeah, component kit. I think this was called Async Kit. So this is kind of like a React inspired UI framework, but it is nowhere related to React Native. This is written in Objective C, I think, and some parts in Swift. Component kit is still the de facto. Yeah, see, component kit is the de facto choice for building native UIs in Facebook. Sorry. So other than that, has doubled down on its mobile first mantra. So again, I don't see any mention of React Native over here. Rethinking, okay. Swift, okay. While most of the article is focused on Apple's SDK, have also forced FBI to rethink some of its architectural decision. Has see a number or rise in the number of Swift only APIs from Apple and a growing sentiment for more Swift in the code base. Also, I want to clarify that the React Native's new architecture does not directly support Swift. You have to write Objective C++ and then interrupt with Swift. I already have a video on my channel, so if you are interested, you can check it out. Facebook has used C++ as a lever to build abstraction. C++, yeah, this is one of the reason why they have not supported Swift. Does not interrupt with Swift yet. For most component is some kind of a shim would have to be created to use in Swift, creating code bloat. Yeah, see, so Objective C to Swift. We began to form a language strategy about when and various code bit of code. Apple has introduced exciting improvements to their phones OS and SDK. Okay, we will see you back here in 2032 for the recap of the code base 20 year anniversary. See, so I'm not sure why they keep telling that their main Facebook app is written in React Native. I think it creates a lot of misconception, and especially for companies which use React Native, because they think that Facebook is using React Native for everything, which is kind of sad. So yeah, those are my thoughts on it. Bye.